Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we're going to talk about saving listings. So this time when listing owners going through your website and they completed a portion of their listing and they click the save button, they are then presented with a message that says, let's see, what does it say exactly? Listing saved successfully, but then they're met with a dead end. They don't know where to go next. So let's say they go grab a cup of coffee or they go to their file cabinet to find some information that they need to fill in their listing. And then they come back, they don't know where to go. So we are going to prevent that dead end from happening so they have somewhere to go, okay? All right, as I posted here into the club community on the Circle platform, if you're not familiar, I highly recommend you consider signing up. It's very inexpensive. You're gonna get a lot of insider information, and some freebies that you would have had to, had a membership to get access to certain things, like what I'm about to show you here. I'm going to give you the actual code to style this up as a little bit of bonus. So definitely check out the club community. There's a lot going on in there, and it's in my opinion, it's worth the value. Otherwise, I wouldn't keep it around. All right, so as you can see here, I posted in the club community today, saved listings, avoid the dead end for listing owners. Once a listing owner saves your listing, they are only presented with a message saying listing saved successfully, which is a dead end unless they know how to go through their dashboard and resume the listing. This is not a good customer experience, obviously. A quick solution to avoid this is to use Loco Translate. It's a free plugin to wrap the listing saved successfully message with a link back to their listings area of the MyListing Dashboard as shown below. So this right here, you can add to Loco Translate to overwrite that text, the listing saved successfully, which basically, it just, in short, turns that into a link, which then links back to their listings. An even better way to do that, as I state here, is to add a bit more context for the customer as shown below. So instead of just turning that text into a link, we're going to keep that text, but we're going to add an exclamation point to kind of get them excited about what they're doing. Listing saved successfully, exclamation point, get them excited. Then we're going to add a bit more text that says view, edit, listing. And then we're going to turn that into the link that goes to their listings dashboard. Okay. All right. I've got a guide on how to use Loco Translate in general. Again, it's a free plugin that you can install on your WordPress website. And if you want to upvote my feature request for the long-term solution that I suggested in the MyListing help desk, and it sounds like they are going to add that to their upcoming feature list. But it would be good if you went in there and just, if you thought this was really important, to upvote that in the help desk. All right, so in the end, you will have, here's a before and after photo. So this is what you're going to get before, and then this is what you're going to get after we set it up, how we're going to set it up. And this right here is a link. So you can style that up further. You can make it an underline. You can color it. You can do whatever you want. Loco Translate affords you that flexibility to do whatever you want. But that's what it'll look like. In the club community, I give you the code to give you this design. Okay, so that's one of the perks of being in the club community, is I'm going to give you some freebies, and so you got to join the club community to get that code. Otherwise, you can download the full Add Listing Flow CSS package from the club, which has that in there. Okay, and then this is the dark mode. And I provide this to club community members as well if they want that look. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this out. So we will do it this way. Let me pull up Canvas here. So this is the Canvas starter site. That's where those screenshots were coming from. I'm just going to show you where that I set this. So we go down here to Loco Translate. So just click on Loco Translate. That's the easiest way. Click there, then click into MyListing. If you don't have that there yet, you'll need to, let's see, you know what, actually, let me pull up the site that I've been replicating for Canvas here. So this is, if you haven't been following along that course, we're learning how to replicate the Canvas starter site over we're just learning how to replicate it fully, okay? So let's go to Loco Translate here on this site. Yeah, and you see how you'll see these two listed here, MyListing Child and MyListing. Here you see a bit more because we've done a bit more translations, but I just wanted to point that out. So you'll just go into MyListing, and then you're going to click into English or whatever language that you want to do this for. If English doesn't show up, then you just need to add it as a new language, which you can click here. Click this little link here and then add as a new language. So let's go ahead and click into English because that's what we're working with here. And I'm going to do a search for that string. Listing saved successfully. Okay, here it is. So what I did, it'll give you the source text. That's the original text that is displayed. Listing saved successfully. So I just copied that, pasted it down here into the translation area and added an exclamation point. I then wrapped this new text, view edit listing, view/edit listing. I wrapped it in a link, to create this link. And you got to set it up like this. You can't do the full domain name like HTTPS, or the full URL, I should say. You can't do HTTPS : / domain, then / you got to do it just like this or it won't work. Okay? So then once they get to that page, once they've saved their listing, then they can click on that link. So let's go ahead and see how this would look in real life. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding a listing. And I'm going to fill in just the minimum amount of data that I need to get this listing saved. All right, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. I'm going to click Save. There we go. So this is the new design, the new functionality. Now when they click this link, they are taken to their listing. So they do not have a dead end. You could even add additional instructions that say, go here and click Resume. Okay? So they click Resume, and then they're back into your funnel again. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps. And don't forget to join the club community.